Buen Camino, future pilgrims of the Camino de Santiago. My name is James and I'm a yoga instructor as well as multi-day hiker, and I've done 2 Caminos now in the past couple of years as well as other multi-day hikes. I've also got a couple of videos for routines that you can do mid-trip or each day whilst you're hiking, or at the end of the day as well, to just relax your muscles and feel fresh as possible for the next day. So make sure you check out those. Okay, so we're going to get started. You may want a block or a cushion for some of the exercises we're doing today, so maybe have those at hand. But we're going to start seated and begin with some neck circles. So lifting your head up to the sky and slowly, very slowly, circling your head down to the bottom and back up to the top. And back around. So I am in south of England at the moment. This is not the Camino, but I actually think it looks very similar here. Now we're going to reverse the circle. It's really important, if you're carrying a big bag on your hikes, to make sure that your neck and your upper back is nicely warmed up. So we're going to finish with those, and then reaching your feet in front of you, about shoulder width apart, we're going to do some windshield wipers to warm up our hips. So knees over to one side and over to the other. I find on these hikes, hips and knees are often main pain points, as well as ankles and feet. So basically half your body. And yeah, really important to make sure that your muscles are feeling as prepared as possible, mostly to take the weight off your joints. If your muscles are feeling nicely prepared, then your knees have a better chance of making it the whole distance. Okay, so once we've done a few of those, we're going to cross our feet and come over onto our hands and knees into all fours position. And from here we'll take cat-cow. So inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your chin, and exhale, tucking your tailbone, tucking your chin, arching your back. Inhale back. And exhale, taking a few of these, warming up our spine. Good, and then exhale, we're going to plant our toes. So tucking your toes and lifting your knees into a downward dog position. And we can pedal out our feet here. This is a great position for really opening up our hamstrings, helping bring some dorsiflexion into our ankles, which allows them to support our weight a lot better on long hikes. So here we're strengthening both our ankles, releasing our calf and hamstrings. Good. From here, we're just going to lift our left foot. So only our right foot is grounded. You can place your left foot around the back of your shin. We're going to warm up our ankles here. So lifting onto your toes. And exhale, push your heel back down to the mat. We'll do this about 10 times to strengthen up. I greatly recommend hiking poles as well for the Camino. I think most people who didn't start with hiking poles would buy them on the way because they really do help take the weight off your joints So that's another good way to prepare. Okay, just a couple more on this side. Okay, and then left foot comes down, right foot over the back. Do it on this side as well. So if you can do this routine maybe at least a handful of times before you go away, but obviously it's good to strengthen up at least probably a couple of months before you're doing, let's say if you're doing the full Camino, that's 800 kilometers across Spain, which takes most people a month or more. It's important to really get in some training a couple of months before, depending on where your starting baseline is. Okay, a couple more of these. Okay, good. Back to downward facing dog. So we've strengthened up our shoulders there as well, holding this position. And we're going to slowly walk our feet forwards to the front. From here, we'll take our elbows in each hand and fold forwards into a ragdoll position, so you can have a nice bend in the knees here, wherever you're feeling today. And this is great for opening up through our shoulders, our lower backs, releasing our hamstrings. And from here, wherever you are, you might be down to the point where you can reach your hand to the mat, or otherwise just have your hand onto your knee, your thigh, wherever. And we're going to bend our left knee, reach our right hand up to the sky, focusing on bringing your shoulder blade back. Good, and on to the other side. Bending right knee. Good, exhale, reaching back down. Inhale, we'll slowly roll up. And reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands down. Great, so now a little bit of a standing sequence where we're going to strengthen up. But first we'll take some flows to warm up our body. I really recommend doing these each morning actually before you hike. So these are half salutations, so inhale up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten your back. And exhale, fold again. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, fold again. Wow, there's lots of hikers along this trail next to me as I do this routine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold again. We'll just do this one more time. Halfway lift with the inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise on up. Good, and exhale, have your feet a little bit closer to each other, so almost touching. We're going to bend our knees and lower down into a chair pose here. So now coming on to the strengthening our lower bodies, we want to bend into the knees. Try and keep a straight back, reaching your hands forward. Your toes can be a little bit separated, so your heels are closer together. This will help strengthen your glutes even more. Hold here for a few more breaths. It's okay wherever you are today. If this is already a struggle, just know how much you strengthen over a few times doing this. Every bit will help. And then we're going to slowly lift our left foot whilst keeping our right foot very grounded, testing our balance here, and then reaching your foot back, stepping into our crescent lunge. So we're having a nice right angle bend in the knee. So knee should be over our front ankle, keeping that knee supported nicely and reaching up. And from here, we're just going to hold here for a few breaths. We want to really be focusing on engaging in our right glute, and you can engage your thighs, your left glute as well in this position. And when these get difficult, just come back to your breath. So if you aren't used to yoga, we really use the breath as a tool to come into a meditation when things get hard and allow ourselves to go further. And from here, just going to pulse a little bit, so bending both knees. You can really feel the glutes, our thighs turning on a bit here. Good, coming back to normal, and then exhale, we're pivoting our back foot to 90 degrees, coming to warrior two here. So we want still our right knee over our right foot, our right ankle. Reach your arms out, engage your glutes. Want to really engage this knee as well, pushing it outwards. This is strengthening our hips. And from here, reaching your right elbow to your knee, and left arm comes over our head. Stretching up our side body here as well as strengthening. Good, and then coming back to warrior two, we're going to swivel around into our crescent lunge. However you like to get there, don't worry if you fall. And then stepping that foot forwards into our chair pose again. You can release here if you like, if you want to take a bit of a break. So you can just stand for a little bit, shake out your feet, or staying in this chair pose. We're now going to really plant our left foot and step back that right foot into crescent lunge onto the other side. Engaging both glutes here. Focusing on your breath. You can also do, if you'd like to, if you're a bit more practiced, you can engage your hands behind you, opening up your chest, and maybe even reach forwards like this. Kind of engage a few more muscles, challenge yourself a little bit. But it's the balancing as well, which is helping build up our ankles. And then from here we'll pulse. Every little bit we do before the Camino makes the Camino easier and more enjoyable. And it's important to remember. Good, and from here we'll exhale, pivot the back foot to 90 degrees, reaching over, looking over our left hand, engaging your glutes here, pushing your left knee outwards. And then left elbow to left knee, reaching over with our arm, looking under our right armpit, up to the sky. Good, back to warrior two, swiveling back round into our crescent lunge. Coming back into chair and exhale to neutral. And we can shake out our feet here. And a little bit more balancing now. From here we're going to plant our right foot into the mat and testing our balance left knee pulls up into our chest. So any kind of balancing is extremely helpful for building our lower bodies. So anytime you can fit this in, just to practice at home, is going to be really beneficial. And then, if possible, maybe holding on to something here. We're going to do a standing figure 4. So left foot comes to the top of your knee, right knee, and we'll sit back. Feeling a lovely stretch along our hip here. Good, and release that onto the other side. So left foot plants, bringing our right knee into our chest. Can also add in a little mobility exercise to the ankle here. Should have done it on the other side first, but if you do this routine again, just know that you can always add these in. And then circling the ankle the other way. Good, and then right foot comes to left knee, and we'll sit back into our standing figure 4 on the other side. There's so many paragliders around me at the moment. It's a really beautiful place called Devil's Dyke in England, where I am right now. It's just beautiful weather, and yeah, there's about 10 paragliders around me. Looks amazing. And just connecting with your breath as we do in yoga. If any of this is challenging, and then standing, testing your balance here. Exhale, release. Great. And then coming to the center of our mats, we're going to open up into a yogi squat. So feet come a little bit more than hip width and toes pointing out. We're going to open up through our inner thighs some more, strengthen our hips. Can kind of rock side to side. You might be up here, absolutely fine. Wherever you're feeling a stretch or some tension in your muscles, you're getting some benefits. So yeah, the more you can do this though, the deeper you'll be able to go. As I said at the beginning of this routine, I have a video, top 10 tips from my Camino de Santiago, my Francis route. Things that I wish I'd known before I went on my pilgrimage. And yeah, give it a look. It's mostly tips along the route rather than mobility exercise. Yeah, hopefully you can find that helpful as well. There's a lot of content online to learn from, but I think, yeah, everything always seems to work out on the Camino. They say there's this Camino magic where anything you don't have, you'll find very quickly on there, which I found to be very true. People are so generous on the Camino and offering, help wherever they can, and it's one of the most special things about it. So from here, I'll just swivel around. We'll lower down onto our knees, and a little bit of quad stretching here, really important. And leaning back to wherever's possible here and kind of lifting your hips up to engage your quads. You'll feel a lovely stretch there, and maybe you might be here, you might be back here, or maybe you can come down lower. Wherever you're feeling that stretch in your quads is exactly where you need to be. Deep breathing here as we cool down. And exhale, back up to center. We're going to reach our feet forwards and coming down onto our backs. Just a little bit more glute activation. We'll rise, have your feet close to your hips and rise into a bridge here. This is engaging our glutes, it's engaging our lower back and our core. Really important one to do. If you're struggling to feel engagement in your glutes, this might take a few more times to do, just until you can really activate your glute muscles and build them a bit more to feel that activation. And anytime in any of these practices, if you're feeling any strain in your knee, uncomfortable strain, just ease off and just check in on your technique. And exhale, come down. Bring our knees into our chest. And take one final position, which is happy baby. So if possible, take the outside of your feet. And we'll pull our knees into our armpits. And this is great for the whole midsection of our bodies, around our hips, inner thighs. Great, and we'll release that. And if you would like to finish off in Shavasana, so lying on your back, you're of course welcome to. Otherwise, I will meet you back in a cross-legged position. So that is today's routine. You could do this a few times a week if you wanted before the Camino, and your body will be thanking you, feeling fresher, feeling stronger for the Camino. But I just want to finish off by saying, once again, to have the most amazing journey. It really is such an incredible personal journey where you learn so much about yourself, meet incredible people along the way, have beautiful experiences, see things that, God, I never thought I would see. So yeah, wishing you the best pilgrimage, the best Camino, or whatever hike you might be going on. And don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and maybe subscribe, and we can see each other again in the future. Buen Camino, goodbye.